voters the next 7 months?
I think they're critical. I mean, I think they're very critical because what the voters decide to do is going to mean the difference between destabilizing city government and keeping city government stable. And that's one of the things that I think that I've done. I mean, after the turmoil of most of last year, I've been able to step in and stabilize things and right the ship, so to speak. And one of the reasons, among others, why I think right now it would be dangerous for the voters to choose to elect my opponent would be, that would basically mean that you'd have a situation where within one 12-month period, you had 3 mayors. To change at this point, I think just destabilizes things because you're going to have, you would see changes at all levels of city government. I'm sure that he would probably come in and make changes in certain departments, eliminate certain department heads. And that would just be a crazy process to go through all over again. I think right now continuity is important for the voters of the city of Detroit, for the citizens of Detroit.
Now make sure now you look at the city charter is one of the things that obviously has come up because that's part of the reason why we're going through the multiple mayoral elections in the 12-month span.
Right.
What do you feel should be done to correct, I guess, the issues with the city charter, starting with the elections, and then maybe further on also kind of expand upon, say, the city council, because that's also drawn a lot of, I mean, often for some of the antics that have gone on lately, but that's also drawn, for years it has drawn criticism of why is it an at-large as opposed to a district or ward system like there are in other places? I guess could you expand on what could be done about the city charter for me?
Yeah, well, the charter can be amended. I mean, if the voters choose to go that route, they can first agree to go that route and then elect a charter commission that would actually be responsible for rewriting key provisions of the city charter. As it relates to city council, you know, the thing about that is I always hear, you get the council you vote for, or don't vote for in some cases. And what I mean by that is we often hear a lot of criticisms of city council. And I think as it relates to certain specific council members,